What's good, y'all? If y'all tapped in, you already know who I am. If not, my name is Caleb Jarrell, and today we're going to be talking about why your mindset must change. Your mindset must change to get from an old place to a new place. Your mindset must change to have a new perspective. Your mindset must change to not only become a better person for you, but a better person for the people around you. Because you can't continue to go into new seasons with old perspectives. You can't continue to carry certain baggage from old seasons into a new season. You can't do the same thing from one season and expect to move into another season with doing the same task, waking up at the same time, not taking care of yourself, not taking care of your health, not giving value to the people around you. You feel me? So you have to continue to assess what's going on in your life and what you're consuming. I want y'all to think about, it's something I kind of came up with, I would say myself. When you go into Walmart, or say you on Amazon, you can say Amazon actually. What are you putting in your cart? You got to think of your mindset as your cart, you feel me? So are you going into Walmart, are you putting in junk food? Are you putting in, and you can do this with a mental and physical. So if we're looking at it on the physical aspect, when I go into Walmart, am I going to buy junk food? Am I going to buy a lot of stuff as far as like cookies and candy and sweets, different things like that that's going to be detrimental to my body? Or am I going to the fruit aisle? Am I going to places where I can cook my own meals, having certain meats, different things like this that allow me to put the right nutrition in my body? Same thing on Amazon. If we talking about Amazon in a mental space, am I going and smoking all day? Am I going to drink all day? Am I not being productive? Am I sitting around all the time in my crib and not doing nothing? Am I not producing action? That's one way that you know that you're actually doing some of the right things, not only by producing action, but the positive action that you're producing. You feel me? You can have action, but it can be negative. Just because you're moving doesn't mean it's a positive move. So you want to make sure you're looking and reading and different things, doing different things that's going to bring you a new perspective. It's going to put you in a space where you're more curious. It's going to put you in a space where you're seeking knowledge, different things like that. It's going to put you in a place to where you're not having the same mindset. Because one thing that I recognized, I went through a space where, boom, okay, I had my goals written out. I had my system written out, different things like that. So the thing was, I was so focused on my goals that when I completed my goals, I forgot my system. So there was a period of a month or two where I was just kind of lost. I didn't really know where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do. I didn't really have a plan, I don't feel like, or my plan wasn't as clear as it should have been, you feel me? So I had to go back, write my goals down that I wanted to do this year, but also find the system that works. Finding the system is just finding the daily task that's gonna get you to that goal. So your focus has to be more on the task than the goal, you feel me? So thinking about the goals all day is not gonna get you there, is what I'm saying. If you think about the task and apply yourself to do the task is gonna get you to your goals, you feel me? I hope that makes sense. So sometimes you gotta go back and sit down. Sometimes you gotta go back and take some stuff out of your cart. And when I'm saying cart, think about your mindset. So you gotta take stuff out of your cart and replace it with new things, where you gotta look at what worked in one season and you can try it in a new season, but sometimes you have to get a whole new cart, you feel me? You have to completely change your mindset with certain things, or change your perspective with certain things. You can't always go from one season to the next with the same mindset, with the same drive, you feel me, with the same people around you. I will say right now, I feel like I have a great circle of people around me that, for one, keep me motivated, but also kind of tell me about myself. That way it keeps me accountable to continue to grow as a person. I don't really hang with people that I have to feel like I'm walking on eggshells with, different things like that, because I'm very blunt, so I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, and I need you to be the same with me. And those are the type of people that I need to be around for me to become better as a person. So, saying all that to say, when you wake up every day, think about what's in your cart. Things that you could put in your cart is working out, reading, listening to positive podcasts. You feel me? Getting around the right circle of influence. Being more structured, having more order. All of that brings more clarity into what you want to do with your life. So you have to work on doing that on a daily task. I can't teach you discipline. You have to get to a point to where you start forcing yourself to do things until it becomes a desire. That's how you build discipline. And the way you build consistency is by being more structured and having order. You have to know what tasks you need to do in a certain day and put it on your schedule. You feel me? If you got to go to work from 9 to 5, you may need to get up around 5, 6 a.m. to be able to get up and work out and work on other things before you have to go to work. Boom, you get off work. Are you just going home to chill, or are you actually working and putting an hour or two into a high income skill, learning an income skill, different things like that? Are you in certain courses that you're trying to better yourself in? Are you trying to learn something new? That way you can bring more income, you can bring more value to the people around you. So go throughout your day always asking yourself, what's in my cart? And sometimes you may have to replace it. Sometimes you may have to continue to feed yourself new things. And like I always say, anything that you want to grow, you got to feed it. That's the video.